Greetings, my friends. I am called to return to continue to speak about transcendental psychology. Only take what resonates with you, as always. Listen to your own heart. And for everything is attraction, everything is vibration. We attract. We may be not in a perfect situation because we were attracting those things to learn or to resolve or transmute something. But as we transform our vibration, our inner point of attraction, the reality will change as we have enough constancy in holding that higher frequency. Everything that happens in life happens because it is a soul plan or the choice of the ego mind. And it's cause and effect. So everything has a reason and everything is infinitely perfect in many ways. As we can perceive it, but personally, I'm here to participate in the global renaissance, in a new renaissance, and to organize, unified, federate the consciousness and the action of those who possess a higher consciousness. For that, will come into alignment, and I'm going to have be able to do exhibitions and themes that will attract a very conscious public audience. So it's like we're participating on that. There is a great house cleaning, a reset, a new life that is preparing for the whole planet. But it is for ourselves that we need to get ready for that. And we can add for the global plan is on the hands of the creator. But our own life, we have to participate, and we have much more power within our own life than in the life of somebody else. For a lot of people are more interested in what's going on in the life of other people than in their own life, and it's like a big distraction. So personally, I don't do press reviews about the what's going on in the world, the politics or whatever, because there are so many channels that are doing that very well, and it is not my mission. And so for a lot has been in planning and consideration for the change have to happen in a way that is gentle, that is gracious. So, but the resolution can come all of a sudden. A lot of will come very suddenly, both from the individual and collective. And when that comes, I think will be clear. For it's difficult to accept to be already in what we've been cultivating, wanting, asking for, as because it's almost too good to be true that life will provide that in a way that is graceful. And because we've been waiting a long time, say, well, we'll see when it comes. But it's already very important to already be in a preparation mode and in a relaxed state. For my card of the day is peace. We'll see what for one card. And so it's about staying at peace. And so, in relationship to the source, the creator doesn't care all that much about the shifting sand of time. It is all like just tool by which to educate being, to educate the soul, to build character. It's all about building character. So it's like everybody's learning their lessons. For the card of the day, it's like the happy circumstances, and there is the treasure islands, these great treasures. Great treasure for abundance, freedom, joy, happiness is a given right by the soul. The source wants us to be happy, to be abundant, to be free, but we have to let go of all whatever needs to be released, and so we just want to be in the acceptation of that which we need to release. And for and the source knows all things. There is no for people believe that God is some distant beings that is completely indifferent to what's going on, but is actually more present. There's a lot of people that know that intellectually, at least, even if they haven't made that connection, that God is present in all things, and he's like he's into all things. He has his hand into all things. He's passionate for all things. He's got this love for all things and all processes and all beings, and it's the memory that shall not be forgotten. Anything we forgot a lot of things about what our experiences, although our experiences is really what teaches the most. It's really through experiences, but God did not forget anything. So the more we become conscious, the more we can perceive the divine justice in action that is going on. There's a liberation of all kinds of karmic processes that are going on right now. For God, as far as I know, it's my perception once again, but God, through the Creator, is infinite perfection, infinite love, infinite wisdom, and infinite power. There is nothing outside of the power of the Creator. And in order to discover that frequency, we need to learn meditation. Meditation is to be able to move into the still point, in order to observe our thoughts and observe our emotion without interacting as a separate component, and to allow that to process and to find this point of stillness. For it's about unlearning all that we learn. For knowledge is power. That's the tree of knowledge. You know, the value of good and evil, all of that. But we've learned enough. The more we know, the more work it is to reach enlightenment, which we know nothing. We are void. We are clear. We are empty. We are as source is wants us to be in the oneness of all that is always in the state of, in the eternal present, reacting to all sorts and actions and words of every being. So it's about balancing out the logical and the intuitive, but what we know is integrated. God will use that, and so that I'm not saying not to cultivate yourself, to learn certain things and whatever. It's to enrich yourself on that level, but to know that it is about finding this balance between the emptiness, the great void, the state of serenity, the state of peace, inner peace, where there is no more point of view needed, where you can just enjoy, and then the revelation comes. For the true revelation is divine knowledge. It comes clairvoyance, clairaudience, the knowledge of other people's thoughts, the knowledge of past experiences, of past lives. All that knowledge comes as a revelation, rather than the knowledge of fact on what's going on in the physical world. But although there is certain interest in that too, we want to follow up whatever, because we influence it by the perception that we have, to send violet fire into situation that will assist in the transmutation. But everybody learns from their mistakes. We're all learning from our mistakes. We need to make mistakes in order to learn as a society. But the thing is, we don't want to repeat the same mistakes. So memory is important, not to repeat, not to hold in frequency something that is unwanted, just to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, as the dark wants us to stay in fear and confusion. But once it's integrated, we can move beyond that, but we try not to repeat the same mistakes, to become the master of our mind. When we master our mind, and life is our teacher, life is our master, because once we move into the unified field, then all of life is a teacher, is a guru. Guru means teacher in Sanskrit. So it's all a gradual process, but it can come all of a sudden. As soon as we're ready, the spirit is ready. So it just do not wait for the whole collective to be free. We want to free ourselves, then we'll be able to free our environment, free our nation, free our continent, free our planet, free our the freedom will be expanded as we grow. But understanding that the Creator will continue these processes for other people to learn their own lessons, so we cannot learn the lesson for somebody else, or we can show the way, we can hold the frequency, but just be serene, be lucid, and continue to cultivate this sense of compassion or love for yourself and others, this sense of lucidity, to connect to the inner point of stillness, and to address your character, to have the courage to transcend the limitation of our habits or whatever, that to move on to the higher frequency. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. Continue to seek the balance, to seek the equilibrium, the peace, the inner self, the joy, the serenity. Prepare for the celebration. There is so much amazing things that are in the works as we have to get ready. We're preparing for that. I'm gonna finish with a few oracle. For that, I'm gonna sing a little song. Also, I share some paintings. Those are unfinished, they're just processes. This is an abstract painting that's already pretty nice. So there's a lot going on in this painting. Those are landscape. I'm going to finish with there's a bit too much metallic colors. I'm going to work on the trees and the mountain and the sky, but they're moving forward little by little. I think I found what I need to do to finish them. So and then I'm gonna work on the ground and under it also, and put some flowers and. So it's like I'm going to probably get my cue from a master painter that's done a lot of landscapes and mountains. Miss Paul Cézanne. This one is a cosmology painting. It's about the super universe of Orventon. I need to work a little bit on the center, Uversa, and the satellite world. Maybe on the minor sector. I'm not really sure. Otherwise, the rest is. I will not touch the rest. This one is been painting. I just took it, just started. So it's like it's a painting. I'm gonna bring the colors and refine it, of course. And it's about the Déjeuner des Canotiers, the Pierre-Auguste Renoir. It's a study of those people partying and celebration. I think it's very joyful. Then I have my e-source that just still needs to a bit of resolution on what's posted on the e-source. I might put a green apple here on this one, and this one is pretty much finished. It's just maybe just a little work on the candle here that's placed there, and this one is reserved. And this one, I find a final resolution. This one is a resolve. It's a final state. It's a poem on divine love. It's called. It was a little bit too dark. It was kind of interesting, but it was too dark, so I went into a silver white. And I'm going to pull some more records. Thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations. If you're on a private session, you can send me an email. I thank you for holding on to the frequency of joy, to trust your inner self, to hold the frequency, to prepare yourself for the great, wonderful things that are you. Whatever your dream is really what your soul and spirit wants to manifest for you. Very soon, I'm going to stop. I'm going to have a great shift in my own physical reality, and at which point I might stop communicating on spiritual ascension. I'm going to open an English channel, another channel that will be only in English. So I'm going to separate the French and the English channel. I think that's what is coming, and I will be able to communicate on many new exciting things about this new Renaissance project that is planetary. It's going to have to come all around the world, and so it's a new awakening that will assist assist in the shift. But this is, I'm going to sing a song. It's a song of Bob Dylan or Robert Zimmerman. It's a bit of a romantic song. It's called "The Man in Me." It goes like this: La 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 la. La 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 la. The man in me will do nearly any task, and as for compensation, there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Set my heart a reeling from my toes up to my ears. The man in me will hide some time to keep from being seen, but just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Great song by a great artist. And so thank you very much for everything, for holding your frequency, for continuing to cultivate the sense of peace and to bring joy, to bring stability, to make sense into the world as well. Because the more we have a point of view, the more we are able to respond to things without leaning forward, backwards, or having perspective that trying to influence or condition people's mind, just bring them back to their own truth. Like as Socrates used to do, he would deconstruct the reality of people, whatever their beliefs was, he deconstruct them, and then a higher truth would emerge naturally from them. For this is a process. Just be true to yourself, whatever works for you, whatever makes sense to you in your life. And for the observer is destiny, this stairway to heaven, this highest path, this highest joy. We came here on a mission, and we're going to fulfill that mission to free the world. What is the highest wisdom is overcoming the adversities, to turn into butterfly, to let go of the old ways. What we need to understand is reconciliation, to reconcile ourselves with our higher self, with our soul, with all of life. What we need to do is to listen to what life, to the intuition, to listen to what life, the mirror of life, to allow ourselves to be guided, to move. What we need to do is to know what the next step is. We don't need to know many steps ahead, yet continue to envision this sense of direction and to create to move into this idealism. And this ideal life that is the life in the fifth dimension. And the outcome is justice, divine justice. It's about we're going to see divine justice. Nobody's going to be able to escape the consequences of their action, and we all have. So we just need to face our own truths, and so to allow others to learn their own lessons. For we're going to see more and more the deconstruction of all the power controls. This dark matrix is completely breaking down, and so we're going to see it more and more. Just do not rejoice on the suffering of others. Just know it is justice. It is something that needs to be evacuated, and when we have no point of view, our spirit is round. Sometimes we need to take certain angle, certain point of view, so we determine ourselves, position ourselves. So just be wise, be loving, be kind to yourself, and continue to cultivate whatever makes sense in many ways. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.